Hello ladies and gentlemen. In this video I'm going to be telling you how you can identify a bad boss at the interview stage itself. Now we have all heard the famous phrase, right? People really don't leave companies, they leave bad managers, bad bosses. So as you grow up in your career, it's important that the boss or the manager you are reporting to is the same person and someone whom you can genuinely learn from. So as you move up, if you're switching jobs, it's harder to change jobs as you gain more experience. So it's very important that the right boss is identified at the interviewing stage itself. So this will save you a lot of agony from after you have started the work. So the two questions are, number one, you should ask them what their long-term vision for their company or their team is. A genuine boss, what they will do is they will define the objective and they will be honest about what challenges that they foresee. They don't try to hide it, or they don't try to say everything is fine and everything is going perfectly. They're very honest about the challenges. And then when they describe the long-term vision, it should be at least 2-3 years in long term, not 3 months, not 6 months. Because somebody with a vision is invariably a very good boss. So they will say, first year we need to get X, Y, and Z done. Second year we are planning to get A, B, and C done. And these are the challenges we foresee. This is what we try to do. That is a very good sign that he or she is a genuinely good boss. The second question you can ask them is, since they were honest about some of the challenges also, it comes by default. You need not even ask them what the challenges are. So the second question could be that, what were the challenges that they had in the past and how they worked around it? For such a question, they would always bring up the team. So it's not just a one-person game. So the good managers or the good boss, they will say how the team solved it collectively together by complementing each other's issues or challenges. So how they take ownership as a team and how they facilitated or helped every member in the team. So this is in case referring to the past challenges that they have experienced. So they will be very specific. I had this challenge with this project. I had this challenge in another project. So it's very objective. So these are the two questions, right? Number one, you ask them the long-term vision. And number two, you ask them what the past challenges were. The last thing is, I want you to make an observation, right? So in general, when you talk to them, are they being objective or very subjective? By subjective, I mean, they just talk like as if they know it all. They would ask you a very technical question. They know that you may not know the answer and they would give the answer about themselves, right? It's all self-glorifying stuff. They are trying to show as if they're smarter than you. And also they ask you cliched questions, something that the HR would have asked you, right? Some basic questions. It's just at random, self-glorifying BS talk. So even this is a bad sign. So with these two questions and one observation, you have to take it with a pinch of salt and decide whether or not he or she is going to be someone from whom you can genuinely learn from. Because if you're not learning from your boss, trust me, you're better off not taking that position, because money isn't everything. You might as well wait for a better interviewing opportunity where you get a great boss from whom you just don't learn well, but it's not just about learning well, but it's also about your career growth in the long term. So I hope this helps.